Number 1. The 1997 Ford F-250 Super Duty Regular Cab XLT pickup. Listed at $12,200 and located in Kyle, Texas. At the heart of this beast is the famous 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel engine, what the seller calls 7.3 liters of American Eagle power. And honestly, if you know diesel trucks, you know that's no exaggeration. These engines are known for their durability, their torque, and their loyal following, and this one's clocked 237,000 miles, which, for a 7.3, still leaves plenty of life on the road. This truck is four-wheel drive and comes equipped with an automatic transmission, making it ready for just about anything, on or off the pavement. Over the past year, the current owner has invested significantly in mechanical upgrades and maintenance, including 2 new batteries, a new alternator, and a completely refreshed braking system, with a new pressure pump, master cylinder, booster, front pads and rotors, and rear shoes and drums. It also sports new shocks and a full 6-piece tie rod set, improving both safety and steering responsiveness. The F-250 has been upgraded with a 4-inch lift kit and swapped F-350 axles, making it even more capable under load. And speaking of hauling, it's equipped with rear suspension airbags to help level heavy payloads, plus a massive underbed fuel tank tucked under the included toolbox, ideal for long hauls, farm work, or extended road trips where fuel stops are few and far between. To top it all off, it features a 5-level tuner, giving you added control over performance, fuel economy, and towing power, customizable at the push of a button. The seller says it runs strong, and with everything this truck is going for it, that's easy to believe. Whether you're towing heavy loads, working the ranch, or just want a rugged diesel classic with serious presence, this 1997 Ford F-250 Super Duty XLT has all the muscle and grit you're looking for. It's tough, it's upgraded, and it's ready to roll. Number 2. The 1983 Chevrolet Silverado K10 4x4, listed for $16,500 in Kennedale, Texas, and it's the kind of truck that makes you slow down and take a second look. With 125,000 miles on the odometer, this Silverado wears its age well. It's a 4-wheel drive, automatic transmission model with a reputation for rugged dependability. But what really makes this one stand out is its overall condition. The seller says it's a great-looking truck with no rust, which is a rare find on an early dash ADS Chevy, especially in original metal. Finished in a clean, bold paint job, this K10 also features a completely redone interior, giving a refreshed, showroom-style feel inside. Whether you're cruising through town or heading down a dirt road, you're riding in comfort with cold AC, another major bonus for a truck of this era. Underneath, it runs and drives just as good as it looks. According to the seller, it's a super nice truck that's road-ready and mechanically solid. That classic square body stance paired with lifted 4x4 capability makes it equally suited for work, play, or weekend shows. And if you're not local, no problem. The seller is even willing to ship it anywhere at the buyer's expense. So no matter where you are in the country, this beautifully preserved K10 can be delivered right to your driveway. The 1983 Chevy Silverado K10 is a timeless icon of American trucks. Simple, strong, and full of character. And this one, with its rust-free body, new interior, cold air, and clean mechanicals, is the real deal. So if you've been waiting for the right square-body Chevy to hit the market, this just might be your sign. Number 3. The 1986 Ford F-250 Lariat 4x4, listed at $10,000 in Mission Viejo, California, and this one's got just the right balance of rugged utility and vintage soul. Under the hood, the The legendary 460 V8, paired with an automatic transmission. This setup delivers all the torque and grunt you'd want from a heavy-duty pickup, and it's still going strong at just 90,000 original miles. According to the seller, it's been a reliable daily driver that always fires right up. This truck's got California roots, spending its life in Bishop, California, and staying in the original owner's family since new. That long-term care shows it's solid, runs strong, and is mechanically dialed in with $2,600 in recent work. A rebuilt carb, a new steering box, and a new power steering pump, all done just 1,000 miles ago. It's also sitting on brand new 33-inch Falcon all-terrains, wrapped around freshly painted steel wheels that give a clean, confident stance. The dual-fuel tanks and working cruise control make it ready for long hauls or weekend getaways without skipping a beat. But what really gives this F-250 character is its natural patina. The seller calls out the surface rust on the hood, and honestly, it looks right at home. It's got that perfect sun-faded California charm that only time can create. The headliner sags a little, and it does leak a bit of oil, but nothing major. This truck's lived a full, honest life, and it wears that history proudly. If you're looking to add even more utility, the seller's offering a matching camper shell for an additional $500, a solid option if you're planning to overland, camp, or haul gear. And with a clean California title in hand, this F-250 is ready for its next chapter, whether that's as a weekend warrior, a farm truck, or just a daily that stands out from the crowd. So if you're the kind of buyer who loves a reliable workhorse with a side of vintage soul, this 1986 Ford F-250 Lariat might be calling your name. Number 4. The 1971 Chevrolet C20 Cheyenne, listed at $6,000 in Gardnerville, Nevada. If you're a fan of classic GM iron that delivers both sound and substance, this one's worth a serious look. Under the hood sits a powerful 350 V8, upgraded with Summit heads, an aluminum Edelbrock intake, a newer Edelbrock carb, and a new HEI distributor. The seller just added new plug wires and plugs, plus fresh oil and filter, making this a turnkey small block built with plenty of bite. Backing it up is a turbo 400 automatic transmission that the seller says shifts great, sending power smoothly to the pavement. But the real star might just be the brand new exhaust setup. Long tube headers, a full dual exhaust system front to back, featuring an X-pipe and 2 new mufflers. The result? A deep, throaty rumble that'll turn heads every time you pull up to the stoplight. This C20 is 2-wheel drive, and while the body is straight, it does show some rust in the usual spots, which is typical for these older trucks. But for a 50-plus-year-old classic, it's holding together well and still has great bones. You're getting that signature square body look, iconic badge in the Cheyenne trim, all sitting ready for restoration, a patina project, or just good old-fashioned cruising. It's got around 80,000 miles, and the seller notes it runs and drives well. Whether you're looking for a weekend classic with some growl, a solid restoration base, or a truck that delivers on power without breaking the bank, this one's a solid contender. The best part? It comes with a clean title in hand, and the seller is open to offers, which means you might be able to drive this home for even less than the $6,000 asking price. If you're into trucks that blend raw muscle, a little nostalgia, and a whole lot of potential, this 1971 Chevy C20 Cheyenne might just be your next garage project, or your new daily with attitude. Number 5. The 1989 Chevrolet K1500 regular cab long box, listed at $9,000, located in Airdrie, Alberta. This truck is a great mix of old-school Chevy reliability and practical upgrades. It's a 4x4 long bed, perfect for work, hauling, or weekend adventures. The current owner has put in a lot of new parts, so you're not just buying a classic. You're getting a refreshed driver with some real investment behind it. Let's go over the upgrades. It's got a new fuel tank, a new exhaust system, new fuel brand rims, and new tires, giving it a modern look with off-road attitude. The brakes were redone about 8 months ago, so stopping power is fresh and responsive. You'll also find new LED smoke taillights that add a touch of style while improving visibility. And yes, the 4x4 actuator has been replaced, making sure this truck is ready for Alberta's rough terrain or winter weather. Now, one thing to note, the odometer isn't currently working, so the exact mileage is unknown, but that's reflected in the seller's honesty. They're selling it as is, and the overall condition speaks volumes about the care it's received. This isn't a rust bucket or a basket case. It's a solid K1500 with real utility and street appeal. The reason for selling? The owner simply needs something with more space, specifically a club cab. So this single cab beauty is up for grabs. If you're in the market for a reliable, stylish, and recently upgraded 4x4 pickup, this 1989 Chevy K1500 should be on your radar. These late 80s GM trucks are quickly gaining traction among collectors and off-roaders alike, especially when they come this clean and this capable. Serious offers only, says the seller, and with $9,000 as the asking price, this one's likely to go quick. Message the seller in Airdrie if you want to learn more or line up a time to see it in person. Square body fans, this is your moment. Number 6. The 1968 GMC K2500 regular cab long bed, listed at $15,500, and located in Audubon, Iowa. This is more than just a classic truck. It's a well-preserved, well-sorted piece of American truck history. From its factory black paint to its original GMC hubcaps, this one's got old-school presence and rugged reliability. Let's talk drivetrain. Under the hood, it's packing a rebuilt 350 V8, fitted with an RV cam and flat-top pistons for low-end torque and smoother pulls. Feeding that power is a rebuilt Quadrajet 4-barrel carb, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and 4.56 gears, giving this truck serious pulling power and off-road chops. Yes, it's 4x4, and yes, the 4-wheel drive system works. Everything mechanical has been refreshed or replaced where it matters. It's got a new belt, new hoses, a new water pump, and a new master cylinder. The HEI distributor keeps the ignition crisp, and the heavy-duty battery cable's newer battery, and a fresh exhaust system mean it's reliable and ready for the road or trail. Rolling on Power King bias ply tires, this truck maintains that classic look while still being roadworthy. The gauges all work, and even the parking brake functions. Small details that tell you this isn't just a project sitting in a shed. It's a running, driving rig that's ready to be used. The bed has been thoughtfully addressed. While the original wood floor underneath does need replacing, the owner's already laid down a custom-fit 14-gauge steel sheet, making the bed fully usable as is without compromising the vintage character. With just over 27,000 miles showing, it's clear this truck hasn't been beat on. The seller is up front. They've invested serious time and money into getting to this point, and they're only accepting serious inquiries. No trades. No lowball offers. If you're looking for a vintage 3/4 ton 4x4 truck with muscle, character, and mechanical reliability, this 1968 GMC K20 is a rare find, especially in factory black with so many components refreshed and dialed in. Again, it's located in Audubon, Iowa, and it's listed at $15,500 or best offer. If it's still posted, it's still available. So, if you want a turnkey vintage truck that stands out from the crowd, you know what to do. Reach out before it's gone. Number 7. The 1996 GMC 1500 regular cab short bed, priced at just $3,250, located in Ashtabula, Ohio. This is the kind of truck that turns heads without breaking the bank. It's got that classic short bed profile that everyone's after, compact, clean, and perfect for a custom build. Whether you're looking for a solid shop truck, a daily driver, or a foundation for a full-on V8 swap, this one checks a lot of boxes. Under the hood, it's running a 4.3-liter V6, paired to a tough MV 3500 5-speed manual transmission. The clutch is brand new, and the seller says it runs and drives great, which means the essentials are solid. It's got 228,000 miles, so yes, it's lived a full life, but it's clearly still got plenty left in it. Structurally, the frame is solid, and that's a big win at this price point. A new roll pan has already been added, giving the rear a cleaner, sleeker look. Like most trucks of this era, there is some rust on the rockers and cab corners, but everything else is reportedly pretty solid. If you know these trucks, you know that kind of rust is typical and fixable, and definitely doesn't stop this one from being a runner. The real appeal here is the platform. Short beds from the 90s are in demand, and this one's got that regular cab/short box combo that makes it a prime candidate for a custom project or even a weekend cruiser with the right upgrades. Drop a V8 in here, slap on some fresh paint, and you've got a budget muscle truck in the making. At just $3,250, it's hard to beat for what you're getting. A solid, running manual transmission short bed GMC with all the right bones. Whether you keep the V6 or take it to the next level, this truck is a blank canvas waiting for the right buyer to make it their own. Again, it's located in Ashtabula, Ohio, and if you've got questions or want to make a move, send a PM while it's still available. This one won't last long. Number 8. The 1988 Jeep Comanche Pioneer Long Bed 4x4, priced at $11,000, and located just outside Gloversville in Mayfield, New York. Now, if you know your Jeep history, you'll know the Comanche is a rare bird. This isn't your average classic pickup. It's a unibody Jeep truck built tough and ready for work, with off-road heritage baked in. And this one? It's not just a survivor. It's been seriously upgraded to perform. Let's talk numbers. It's got 183,000 miles, a clean title, and a recent 7-hour round trip under its belt without a single hiccup. That's the kind of confidence you want in a truck, trail-proven, not trailer-bound. Underneath, this Comanche's been lifted with a 4.5-inch Rubicon Express suspension, giving it the clearance and articulation it needs to back up its 4x4 badge. It's rolling on a fresh set of Kevlar-reinforced Kenda 33 by 12.50 tires, wrapped around 15-inch wheels, grippy, tough, and brand new. Other upgrades include Yukon diff covers for durability, CAFAB 1-ton steering, and a Fox steering stabilizer to keep things smooth when the terrain gets rough. Lighting's been modernized too, with aftermarket headlights and taillights, and the interior's had a refresh with new carpet and seats. Now, no truck from the 80s comes without a few quirks, and this seller's honest about them. There's a bit of oil seepage from the rear main seal, a lifter tick once it warm, and a sagging driver's door pin. You'll also find some surface rust, but it's all visible in the photos, and nothing unexpected for a 35-year-old truck that still runs strong. Bottom line, this Comanche is a solid driver with trail-ready upgrades, and just enough character to make it your own. Whether you want to restore it, will it, or just daily drive something different, it's a rare platform that's only getting harder to find, especially in this condition. Located in Mayfield, New York, with a clean title and a price of $11,000. If you're ready to own a piece of Jeep history that's built to go the distance, this might be your rig. Number 9. The 1971 Ford F-250 Long Bed, all original, with just 2 owners since new. Priced at $12,000 and located in Grass Valley, California, this one's a rare survivor from Ford's golden era of pickups. Let's start with the basics. This truck is bone stock. Nothing chopped, nothing swapped, just good, honest steel and American engineering. It's powered by a Ford 360 V8, paired to an automatic transmission, and it's only got 4,600 miles showing on the clock. And while the mileage may reflect a replacement or rebuilt odometer, one thing for sure, this truck has been well preserved. Mechanically, it's solid. It runs and drives great, starts up with ease, and feels just like an old-school truck should, strong, confident, and purpose-built. And here's what sets it apart. It came from the factory with disc brakes on all 4 corners, power steering, and even the original radio still works. This isn't just a work truck. It was spec'd to be comfortable and reliable for the long haul. Underneath, you'll find a heavy-duty frame and a Dana 60 rear axle, making it more than capable of hauling or towing whatever you throw at it. It's got that solid, planted stance Ford trucks were known for back in the day, and this one still delivers. Cosmetically, it's untouched, original paint, original trim, original charm. If you're looking for a time capsule with just the right amount of patina, this is it. It's the kind of truck you can drive to the hardware store, park at a show, or just admire in your garage with a cup of coffee on Sunday morning. In a world full of overbuilt, overcomputerized trucks, this 1971 F-250 reminds you what real driving feels like. It's unfiltered, mechanical, and full of character. So if you're after something with real heritage and old-school toughness, this might just be the solid-built classic you've been searching for. Again, it's located in Grass Valley, California, asking $12,000, and comes with that rare combination of originality, simplicity, and drivability. Number 10. The 1988 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab short bed, listed for $7,300 in March Air Reserve Base, California. This one's from the first year of the legendary GMT 400 generation, and it's got all the right specs. Single cab, short bed, and 4x4. Under the hood, a 5.7-liter V8 that runs great and sounds just as good. This truck isn't just built to look tough. It's made to perform. With just 120,000 miles, this Chevy still has plenty of life left. It features an automatic transmission, working AC and heater, and new tires, so it's ready to cruise or haul straight off the lot. And if comfort matters to you, check this out. It's got a new bench seat that brings a fresh touch to the cab's classic interior. Cosmetically, it's close to being a standout. The hood and driver's side fender need paint, but the body overall still carries that rugged late dash ADS muscle. Think of it as a canvas with just enough wear to tell a story, but clean enough to make your own. And here's a bonus for those who like to trade. The seller's open to a deal. He'll consider a nice car trailer, 20 feet or longer, in trade. Title's clean, registration is up to date, and the truck is still available. So if you're seeing this, don't sleep on it. Whether you're into resto mods, square body builds, or just need a dependable rig with vintage attitude, this 88 Chevy 1500 checks a lot of boxes. Located in March Airdrie, California, asking $7,300 or trade. A solid deal for a clean, capable, and collectible piece of Chevy truck history. Number 11. The 1969 Ford F-100 regular cab long box, priced at $12,500 or best offer and open to trades. This classic pickup is powered by a 5.9-liter 360 V8, paired with a C6 3-speed automatic transmission. And get this, it's showing just 30,000 original miles. Clean titles in hand, and everything works exactly as it should. It's not just a stock relic, either. The owners put real effort into smart upgrades that preserve the truck's vintage soul, while adding reliability and performance. You're looking at a freshly installed Holley 44 12500 CFM carb, new distributor, spark plugs, plug wires, and an electric fuel pump to keep fuel delivery strong and steady. On the exhaust side, it's got 2.5-inch dual pipes, Flowmaster mufflers, and a new passenger side exhaust manifold, all tuned for a deep, throaty rumble. It even sports front disc brakes from a 74, giving it the stopping power it never had from the factory. The stance is perfect, rolling on 15-inch allied wheels with Milestar street steel tires, and the interior is prepped for a fresh look. The seller includes white leather door panels and a matching reupholstery kit for the bench seat. Also worth noting, it's got aftermarket oil pressure and engine temperature gauges, a new ignition coil, starter relay, and fresh U-joints. The only thing it really needs? New door seals, and maybe a little elbow grease to finish the interior refresh. You'll also get boxes of original parts and extras, perfect for someone who wants to preserve, tinker, or restore. This is a rare find in rust-free condition, ready to hit the road or be taken to the next level. Again, asking $12,500 or best offer, with trade options on the table. A true Michigan-kept beauty that's smooth, solid, and ready for the next caretaker. Number 12. The 1967 Ford F-100 regular box, being offered for $8,500 and currently residing in Lakeview, Iowa. With just 44,987 original miles, this truck isn't just old, it's preserved. Under the hood, you'll find the original 352 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission, a solid, dependable setup that delivers both power and smooth cruising. And here's something that makes this truck even more desirable. It came from Oklahoma, which means it's been spared the harshest winters and road salt. As a result, the frame and body show only minor rust, and the seller even provides photos of the underside to prove it. If you're looking for originality, this truck delivers. It remains in mostly stock condition, giving you that authentic late-dash 60S driving experience, right down to behind-the-seat gas tank, which has already been replaced along with a new sending unit. It's not just preserved, it's been maintained. The carburetor was just rebuilt by a reputable local engine builder, ensuring the truck fires up and runs smoothly. And just last week, it received 4 brand new tires, so it's ready to hit the road. Cosmetically, it's an honest truck, the kind that shows its age with pride but doesn't hide anything. It runs and sounds great, and according to the seller, it's been kept indoors for the last 4 years. That kind of storage is rare, and often means fewer surprises down the road. There are a couple of things to note. Nothing major, just the kind of quirks you'd expect from a nearly 60-year-old classic. There's a minor coolant leak, likely coming from an old hose that needs replacing, and the transmission has a small fluid leak, probably from the drive shaft output seal. But again, this truck runs strong, starts reliably, and drives well. Whether you're looking for a rock-solid platform for a full restoration, a shop truck with character, or a Sunday cruiser that takes you back to a simpler time, this 1967 F-100 is a beautiful starting point. The seller is asking $8,500, and with its originality, low miles, and overall condition, that's a fair price in today's classic truck market. Located in Lakeview, Iowa, this one's ready for its next caretaker. If you appreciate well-kept American classics with real soul, the 67 F-100 might just be calling your name. Number 13, 1997 Ford F-350 Super Duty Crew Cab, offered at $12,000 and located in Red Deer, Alberta. With 312,000 kilometers on the clock, this truck has seen its fair share of the road. But make no mistake, this isn't some tired old workhorse. This is a diesel-powered beast that's been built up with care and performance in mind. Let's start with what's under the hood. It features larger injectors, head studs, and a turbo upgrade, believed to be sourced from an F450 or van. Paired with KC turbo rebuild, complete with a billet inducer. That means more boost, better spool, and stronger performance. The high-pressure oil pump, HPOP, has also been rebuilt, and the fuel bowl has been deleted, simplifying the fuel system for better reliability and ease of maintenance. This truck is no stranger to the outdoors. It's been used primarily for camping a few times a year, so it hasn't been beat on day in and day out. The interior is in good shape, with seats and trim holding up nicely. The only noted flaw inside? A crack in the dash. Something pretty common for these old Fords, but nothing that takes away from its function or comfort. On the outside, the seller notes minimal rust overall. Definitely a win for a Canadian truck. There is some on the front fenders, and the cab corners are just starting to show rust, but nothing structural. It's the kind of wear you'd expect from a truck that's nearly 30 years old and still going strong. There are some needs to consider. There's an oil leak in the valley of the engine, which may need to be diagnosed and addressed. The windshield is cracked, and if you're planning to daily this truck or take on a trip, the tires on the stock wheels will need to be replaced. Also, it's important to note that while the truck is shown with Alcoa-style wheels in the photos, it will be sold with the original stock wheels. One more thing. The seller mentions they're still looking for paperwork from the previous owner. So if you're the kind of buyer who needs a full service history, it may require a bit of follow-up. But make no mistake, this is a solid, mechanically upgraded 7.3L Power Stroke with the hard stuff already done. If you're in the market for a tow rig, a weekend warrior, or a base for a bulletproof overland build, this truck is worth a serious look. Again, it's located in Red Deer, Alberta, and listed at $12,000 Canadian dollars. For a 7.3 with these upgrades in this shape, that's a competitive price in today's diesel market. Number 14, the 1984 Ford F-150, offered at $13,000 and located in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. This isn't some overly restored showpiece that's afraid of dust. This truck has soul. It's a long bed, rear-wheel drive classic that still runs strong, and it's powered by Ford's dependable 5.0-liter V8 engine, known for its longevity and simplicity. This motor helped define a generation of American pickups, and it still rumbles to life today. The current owner says the truck turns on fine and runs smooth, making it a ready-to-drive survivor that's held on to its grit and reliability. Whether you're cruising the back roads of Texas or pulling up at a weekend car meet, this old Ford still knows how to make an entrance. Let's talk tires, because it's not just about the motor. This truck is sitting on almost new rubber, with a good amount of tread left, so there's no immediate need to worry about replacements. It's one less thing to budget for, and one more sign that this truck's been kept in road-ready shape. Of course, like any survivor from the early 80s, there are few quirks. The dashboard is cracked, a common flaw in these old Fords, especially under the Texas sun. But that's cosmetic, and in some ways it adds to the truck story. It's a reminder that this isn't a plastic-wrapped museum piece. It's a working-class legend, still standing tall after 4 decades on the road. On the outside, this long bed body offers plenty of utility and space, whether you're looking to haul, camp, or just show off that unmistakable old-school stance. The boxy lines, simple trim, and classic grille make this F-150 instantly recognizable, even to those who weren't around when it first hit the streets. The listing is short, but the message is clear. This is a clean, strong-running example of a truck that helped build the Ford legacy. If you want more details, the seller invites you to call for more info, which usually means they're local, serious, and open to real conversations about the truck's condition and history. So if you're searching for a simple V8 power classic that doesn't need to pretend it's something it's not, something that just runs, rolls, and commands respect, this 1984 Ford F-150 in Fort Worth might be calling your name. Again, it's listed at $13,000, and for a long bed V8 powered vintage Ford that's still on the road, that's a price that makes you stop and think. Number 15, the 1988 Chevrolet 1500 regular cab long bed. Offer at $800, located in Washta, Iowa. It's a story of growing up lost and letting go. Priced at just $800, this 1988 Chevrolet 1500 long bed isn't being sold for its shine or horsepower. It's being sold for what it still can offer: parts, potential, and perhaps peace of mind for its current owner. The truck was bought by a 16-year-old kid as his first vehicle, a milestone, a rite of passage, a dream. Like many young buyers, he needed a co-signer, in this case his father. But life doesn't always follow the road we imagine. That relationship is now over, and the father refuses to release the title, making this truck a no-title sale, destined for use as a parts vehicle only. It's not running and may even have a seized engine, but it's far from stripped. It still holds value in the parts that have been recently installed. And there are plenty: a new brake line, fuel filter, a fresh thermostat and radiator hose, a new alternator, power steering pulley, and even gasket covers with seals. It's got a brand new tire. 2. The owner admits there are more new parts than he can remember, a sign of how much hope and work was once poured into this machine. Under the hood sits a 350 small block, Chevy's classic V8 foundation, known for its versatility and wide availability of parts. While the engine might be locked up, the transmission is in good working condition, which alone could be worth the asking price to the right buyer. It's not roadworthy. It won't start. It needs to be trailered. But the seller is upfront about all of it. This isn't a hidden rust bucket or a misleading ad. It's a young man trying to move on, trying to sort out his living situation, and he's asking that whoever buys to be patient and understanding about pickup logistics. His work schedule is packed, but he's doing the best he can. So if you're looking for a full parts truck, something with value under the hood, in the tires, in the body panels, or maybe just in the story, this 1988 Chevy 1500 long bed is sitting in Washta, Iowa, waiting for its next chapter. Again, the price is $800 or best offer, and it comes with no promises. Just honesty, a little grit, and the hope that someone out there knows what to do with a truck like this. Number 16. The 1950 Ford F1, offered for $14,800 in Escalon, California. And unlike many trucks this age, this one doesn't come with a list of issues. It comes with a list of improvements. Let's start with the basics. It's a clean title truck with current registration and no mechanical problems to speak of. That's already rare for something built 75 years ago. But when you dig deeper, you'll realize this isn't just an antique parked in a barn. It's been reborn, carefully and lovingly restored with modern upgrades while preserving the heart of its vintage charm. Under the hood, you'll find the original V8 flathead engine, a classic, throaty motor that defined a post-war pickup era. But this isn't a truck that's frozen in time. It started life with a 6-volt electrical system, but that's been upgraded to 12 volts, bringing it in line with modern standards for reliability and performance. And the upgrades don't stop there. It's been completely rewired. Every cable, every connection is new. It's got new lights, a new high-performance starter, a new distributor, and a new alternator, all ensuring that it fires up strong and runs smooth. The dash has been modernized with new gauges, giving accurate readings without compromising the vintage aesthetic. Fuel delivery has been overhauled too. It's got a new fuel tank, new fuel pump, and a new carburetor. And cooling? Taken care of. It comes with new water pumps to keep that flathead V8 running at the right temp even on longer cruises. The mechanical upgrades continue with new tires gripping the pavement and a new brake master cylinder, meaning stopping power matches its newfound go power. What's most impressive, though, is the balance. This isn't a rat rod or a hot rod. It's not chopped or overbuilt. It's a thoughtfully updated original, reliable enough to drive, yet authentic enough to turn heads at any vintage car meet. If you're looking for a vintage truck that doesn't need constant wrenching, one that's ready to roll and built with respect for its roots, this 1950 Ford F1 might be exactly what you're after. Again, the price is $14,800, and it's located in Escalon, California, with the work already done. It's hard to imagine finding a more complete, turnkey classic at this price point.